Come right on in. You're at Father Fish. Nice to have you with us.
Fantastic Fish says, Father Fish, I had a problem setting up a deep bed, set up my topsoil, turned into dirty water. I added sand and gravel, then capped with 3 inches of sand. Will it be okay?
Probably.
Do some water changes. It should settle, right?
You get the dirty water out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta do things in the right order here.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you're in trouble. You start with an inch to an inch and a half of mud. I don't recommend more than that. I know in the past I've said it can be 2 or 3 inches. I really don't recommend that. I recommend an inch to an inch and a half of mud. And then cap it with an absolute minimum of 2 inches of sand.
But
Now,
we're talking about an empty tank. We're not talking about a tank that's set up and add.
Yeah,
precisely.
Precisely. Start with a bare tank, nothing in it. Make mud out of that dirt, not watery mud, concrete slurry mud, the kind of mud you can make a ball out of and do mud pies with. You want it not watery. If it's watery, use a net, dip it out, and pour water off, or squeeze it, or something. Inch of mud, 2 inches of sand, then add water. But when you add water, put a towel or a plate or a rock or something on top of that sand, so when the water goes in, it doesn't splash the sand. It doesn't make a hole in the sand and go down to the dirt. If you do that, you may as well start all over again. You do not want to get that dirt in the water. The whole purpose of this sand is to create a barrier, a semi-permeable barrier, like your skin. Your skin is a semi-permeable barrier. Things get through, but not very fast and not very well. There are a lot of things that don't get through. But your skin is a semi-permeable barrier. It's not rock. It's not steel. It has holes in it, if you will. It's got pores, but more to the point, it has cell structure that allow things to flow around them. It's semi-permeable. The sand needs to be semi-permeable. By doing it 2 inches deep, it becomes such. It becomes sufficiently a sufficient barrier to prevent water flowing through it and washing dirt back out of it. That's the whole idea. To get the water in there without stirring that up, and then you're good to go.
Yep.
So I don't know what happened. Whether you try to put the dirt in through the water, put water in before you put the sand in. I don't know what happened, but it's important to do it in the right order and to do the right steps and to understand why you're doing it. It's one thing to copy. It's another thing to understand, which is why I spend most of my time talking and not showing. The problem with showing, and it's something I like to do and need to do, but the problem with showing is if you don't understand that you're simply trying to copy the what you see happening without understanding why you're doing it.
Right.
It's important to understand why you're doing it, so that they're tiny little variations. There are things I do with my hands other people don't do with theirs, and so forth.
Right.
I'm trying to understand.
Really, what you're saying you're doing with that initial dirt layer is you're jump starting the tank, and you're creating an environment right away that might take a few years to create with just substrate.
That's exactly right.
So
Exactly
anybody
right.
that has an existing tank, you don't have to worry about the dirt. You just need to cap it, and you're creating the same thing. Don't get
That's
so
right.
hung up on the dirt. You don't have to have the dirt.
Exactly
Create
right.
the same environment.
Exactly right. If you've
I
got
think
an old
that's
tank that's been set up for years and you've got
right.
2 inches of gravel in it, all you need to do is add sand to it.
Exactly.
Add 2 inches of sand and you are good to go.
And it's
You'll
simple.
get
So
the same
don't,
kind of growth, the same kind of
right.
process, the same thing all the way down the line, because you already have a substantial amount of waste material, if
Yeah.
you will, in that gravel bed. You
Yeah.
do not um, do not siphon it out. Don't gravel back it before
Right.
you put the sand in there. Just put the sand in right on top of all that muck.
Yeah. But I think that's the thing is don't tear down your existing tank to do what you think that they have to do to achieve your method. They can
Good
achieve it
point.
with their
Good point.
existing
Absolutely.
tank.
That's
Don't
right.
tear a tank down. Just add your sand. But a new
Absolutely
tank,
right.
yes,
Yeah.
do your dirted substrate to jumpstart
Yeah.
your system.
Yeah. The dirt
You
is
know,
only needed in a brand new tank.
exactly. I think that's where people are getting confused. I think they come in and they think they have to get that dirt in there. You don't if you've already got a tank that's been running for 2 years.
Yeah. If you've already got a tank that's been set
Right.
up for a couple of years and you've got a fairly thick layer of gravel in there, you've already got mulm in there. You've
Right.
already got a lot of bacteria in there. You've already got a lot of things happening. You just need to take one more step and cap it.
That's it.
And you'll be good to go.
Simple. Simple. And that's
Like,
your whole approach.
Well, I hope you found something you've never seen before. Have a great day. Nice to have you with us. Come on back.